Why China's geography is a problem. China is one of the world's oldest civilizations, with a rich history that spans thousands of years, and today it boasts the second largest economy globally. With over 1.4 billion people, China plays a pivotal role in international trade and geopolitical affairs. However, beneath its impressive economic growth and increasing global influence lies a fundamental challenge: its geography. China's vast landscape is characterized by a diverse array of geographical features, including imposing mountain ranges, expansive deserts, winding rivers, and extensive coastlines. These elements have both empowered and constrained the nation throughout its history. For instance, the Himalayas and the Tian Shan Mountains create natural barriers that have historically limited interactions with neighboring countries and shaped regional politics. Conversely, the extensive river systems, such as the Yangtze and Yellow rivers, have facilitated trade and agriculture, enabling the growth of its civilization. In this documentary, we will delve into the intricate relationship between China's geography and its historical development. We will explore how geographical factors have influenced key events, economic strategies, and political dynamics throughout the centuries. Furthermore, we will examine the ongoing challenges that arise from this complex geography, including issues related to environmental degradation, regional inequalities, and sustainable development in an era of rapid change. Through this exploration, we aim to uncover why China's geography remains a critical factor in its present and future trajectory on the global stage. China's core geography. China is an immense country with a diverse landscape that extends from the eastern shores of the Pacific Ocean to the vast deserts of Central Asia, and from the frozen tundras of Siberia in the north to the tropical regions of Southeast Asia in the south. Despite this vast expanse, the majority of the Chinese population, approximately 1.4 billion people, is concentrated in just 1/3 of the nation's land area. The North China Plain, characterized by its fertile soil and favorable climate, is a key agricultural zone that supports a large portion of the population. Similarly, the Yangtze River Basin, known for its rich water resources, plays a critical role in both agriculture and industry, facilitating economic growth and development. The Pearl River Delta, a rapidly urbanizing area, has become a major economic hub, contributing significantly to China's manufacturing and trade sectors. Surrounding these core regions are formidable natural barriers, such as the vast Gobi Desert and the towering Himalayas, which create challenges for transportation and communication. Additionally, the high and frigid Tibetan Plateau, often referred to as the roof of the world, further isolates parts of China. While these geographical features provide a degree of protection from external threats, they also pose significant limitations to China's expansion and interactions with neighboring regions. Rivers, China's lifeline and weakness. China's great rivers serve as both a vital resource and a significant challenge for the nation. The Yellow River, often referred to as China's sorrow, has a long and turbulent history marked by devastating floods that have claimed the lives of millions over the centuries. This river, the second longest in China, is notorious for its unpredictable and destructive flooding, which has not only caused immense loss of life, but has also led to widespread displacement and disruption of communities along its banks. On the other hand, the Yangtze River, the longest river in Asia, plays a crucial role in powering China's economy. It supports agriculture, industry, and transportation, making it an indispensable lifeline for millions of people. However, like the Yellow River, the Yangtze is also vulnerable to seasonal flooding, which can wreak havoc on both urban and rural areas, particularly during heavy rainfalls in the summer months. To mitigate the risks associated with these rivers, China has invested heavily in dam construction, with the Three Gorges Dam being the most significant example. While the dam was built to control floods, generate hydroelectric power, and improve navigation, it has also created a host of new challenges. These include the displacement of hundreds of thousands of residents, the alteration of local ecosystems, and the potential for downstream environmental degradation. Thus, for China, water embodies a complex duality. It is essential for survival and economic prosperity, yet it also poses serious vulnerabilities that can lead to catastrophic natural disasters, environmental crises, and social unrest. The management of these powerful rivers continues to be a critical issue for the nation, requiring a delicate balance between harnessing their benefits and addressing the risks they present. Borders and barriers. China shares land borders with 14 countries, making it one of only 2 countries in the world, along with Russia, to have such a high number of neighboring nations. However, these borders are often difficult to traverse due to a range of challenging geographical features. For instance, the imposing Himalayas create a natural barrier between China and India, marking one of the highest and most rugged mountain ranges in the world. To the north, vast deserts separate China from Mongolia, while dense jungles and tropical terrain border Vietnam to the south. These natural obstacles have played a significant role in shaping China's historical development, contributing to a sense of relative isolation. Instead of reaching out to expand its territory and influence across borders, China has historically focused on inward expansion, developing its vast interior regions. In comparison to Europe, where intricate river systems foster connectivity and interaction between countries, China's geography often serves to divide. This unique topography has influenced trade routes, migration patterns, and cultural exchanges, shaping the nation's interactions with its neighbors and the world. The population problem. China's population challenge is compounded by the scarcity of arable land, which poses a significant obstacle to sustainable development. Approximately only 12% of China's total land area is suitable for agriculture, a stark contrast to the fact that the country is responsible for feeding nearly 1/5 of the global population. This fundamental mismatch between land availability and population size drives several critical issues. 1. Urbanization. As people migrate from rural areas to cities in search of better opportunities, urban centers become congested and strained, leading to challenges in infrastructure, housing, and services. 2. Over-reliance on imports. To meet food demands, China increasingly relies on agricultural imports, which can create vulnerabilities in food security and expose the country to global market fluctuations. 3. Political unrest. The strain on resources and the resulting disparities between urban and rural areas can lead to social discontent and political challenges. Ultimately, geography plays a crucial role in shaping China's population dynamics. The limitations of its physical landscape, coupled with historical and contemporary policy decisions, have created a complex and multifaceted problem that is critical for the country to address. The coast and the seas. China's eastern coastline serves as a gateway to the vast Pacific Ocean, but it is significantly constrained by a strategic barrier known as the First Island Chain. This chain includes key locations such as Japan, Taiwan, and the Philippines, which act as crucial choke points in the region. Control of these islands is primarily held by rival nations, which significantly limits China's ability to project its naval power and maneuver freely in these waters. To mitigate these geographical challenges and enhance its maritime influence, China has made substantial investments in the South China Sea. These investments include the construction of artificial islands, which serve both military and economic purposes, as well as the expansion and modernization of its naval forces. Additionally, China is actively seeking new maritime routes and economic partnerships through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative, which aims to create a network of trade links across Asia and beyond. Overall, the intersection of geography and strategy is crucial in understanding China's maritime ambitions, as its efforts to overcome regional limitations demonstrate a deliberate approach to securing its interests in the Pacific and asserting its presence on the global stage. Modern geopolitical implications. China's geographical landscape encompasses more than just its physical land and bodies of water. It plays a crucial role in the nation's security and strategic interests. The country is uniquely situated, bordered by formidable mountain ranges and vast deserts, which create natural barriers while also facing rivals across its borders. To the east, China is surrounded by several seas, further complicating its strategic position. As a result, China must exert significant effort to ensure the security of its trade routes, access to food resources, and energy supplies, which are vital for its continued growth and stability. In response to these challenges, China has launched its Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, a massive infrastructure project designed to enhance connectivity with various countries across Asia, Europe, and Africa. By investing in transportation networks, trade routes, and economic corridors, the BRI seeks to mitigate the geographical constraints that China faces, fostering relationships that can help secure vital resources and markets. Simultaneously, China's military expansion reflects a determination to assert its power and influence in the Asia-Pacific region and beyond. This expansion includes modernizing its armed forces, enhancing naval capabilities, and establishing overseas military bases. These efforts aim to project power and secure interests amid a competitive geopolitical landscape. Nonetheless, despite these ambitious strategies, the reality of geography remains an immutable factor in China's geopolitical calculations. The country's geographic challenges cannot be completely overcome, and they will continue to shape its policies and international relations moving forward. In conclusion, throughout history, from the era of ancient dynasties to its current status as a global superpower, China's geography has played a pivotal role, serving as both a protective barrier and a constraining force. This unique landscape, the vast mountain ranges, extensive rivers, and sprawling deserts, has influenced the nation's ability to achieve unity, creating both physical and cultural divides that challenge cohesion among its diverse population. China's topography has fostered a deep-seated hunger for security as the country grapples with external threats and seeks to protect its sovereignty. The formidable mountains in the west and the expansive seas in the east present both advantages and obstacles, compelling policymakers to devise strategic military and diplomatic approaches to safeguard its interests. Furthermore, despite its impressive economic achievements and rapid modernization, China continues to face geographical challenges that limit its aspirations. The rivers that wind through its territory, while vital for trade and agriculture, can also pose significant obstacles during natural disasters. In addition, its borders, often contested and complex, create a constant need for vigilance in maintaining territorial integrity. In summary, geography is not merely a backdrop for human activities. It is a defining force for China. It shapes the country's historical narrative and informs its contemporary decisions. As such, for China, geography will remain both a tremendous asset in fostering development and collaboration and a formidable challenge that it must navigate in its quest for influence on the world stage.